G'day folks, and welcome to World of Tanks with the Magnificent Margon. Today marks a day in some ways. This is not a brilliant battle, just so you know straight away. I've got a light tank battle that I've got after this one in my commentator, I think it is, the British light tank that I've got at tier 5. I believe that's what it is. I can't really remember for the life of me. But nonetheless, this is my E75. Now, the only reason why I'm in E75 is, as you can see, Kaze actually got himself an E75. Today was the day that he finally got rid of his Tiger 2 and he managed to jump in an E75. The only thing is he learned very quickly that it's not as troll and bouncy as we both assumed it would be from the word go. Now I have got the E75 turret, which is slightly different to the one that Kaze has got on. He's actually still got the Tiger 2 turret. He's got pretty well a long haul to get the Top Gun. I'm not too far away from Top Gun, but 30,000. I'm at the stage now where I'm going to actually probably free XP the Top Gun on this thing. It is just... I think I'm being let down too much by the gun, and it's just annoying me. And this is one of those battles where it just really annoyed me. I was aiming for targets and it just wasn't penetrating, or it was just hitting off the target and things like that. So it annoyed me. So in essence, I think about 1,000 damage in this, so it's not too bad. Now, there are a lot of tanks here, as you can see. There are a hell of a lot. That Foch just nailed that Conqueror. Now I am trying very hard. Now I thought I would bounce that, but it didn't actually. So that was where I got a bit frazzled. Radio operator's been hit. Where did that actually hit me? Just to be curious. There's no actual mark of where it penetrated on anything on this tank. Okay. It just penetrated and didn't leave a mark. Perfect. Obviously just the explosion that it did on me. Now, as you can see, Kaze is... yeah, well, he's in a position, like, it's not a bad position, but he's very well man-mode position. Now I am trying to work into a position where I can hit this IS, but not be in a dangerous position to get hit by this scumbag. I know the scumbag is actually aiming around here. I know he's in the position where he can hit every single one of us from this position. So in hindsight, I probably should have told Kaze, but I didn't anticipate something like that happening, where he's now been one shot by the T92. And you just sit here now and go, what? And he was fuming because yesterday the same thing happened. He got one shotted by a scumbag, and I'm a little bit like him. Scumbags are lots of fun. Like today we played a couple of scumbag battles, and that's only because sometimes you just need a change. And I saw that E100 and went, oh, crappy jappies, and had to pull back very quickly then. I'm so glad he didn't shoot me, because I was worried I was going to take a big hit from him. But obviously he was reloading or something. Now I am trying to work to get this IS-7. I just can't get the angles, and the turret on this, yeah, it's not bad. As you can see, I'm not wasting a shot on something that's not guaranteed to pan. Now it said I was going to pan, but he moved forward there, and that's what just annoyed me so much. Now, it is difficult. Like now we're in a position where we're starting to push. We've finally been able to dig them out enough to be able to push them back, but we're still not in a very good position. I can't hit anything. I'm out of position in a big way, but I'm in a safe position, so I'm not that much of a risk. except I'm not quick enough to shoot things. No, there's the E3. Line him up, and as you can see, I bounce. Even though it said green, I probably hit just slightly too high. The shot may have flown a bit higher, and it's bounced off him. And this is what I talk about. The Tiger 2 gun is a great tier 8 gun, the 10.5 centimeter. In tier 9 against tier 10s, it's shit. It truly is. And it's been tough, and it's been really, really annoying, and I haven't enjoyed it one bit. Now,
power rates are dropping. System state critical.
Okay, cool. Apparently that's interesting. If you did hear that, that was my phone talking to me to tell me its power is dropping too quickly, and it's just being stupid. Take a pot shot there. I do think I hit him. Pretty confident I hit him. Now this E100, I have no idea why he went up over there. Like, honestly, that is the dumbest thing I've seen. Now, how? He's 12,000 battles, so you must have a reason. Now I thought, oh, if I aim for this cup holder on top, I might have a chance. No, it bounced. And this is what frustrates me. Things that I should be able to penetrate on, I can't penetrate on, and it annoys me. And then when you watch an E100 fall like that, see it says green there on the lower glacier, and it was just, it was frustrating. Really, really frustrating. Now maybe I was a little bit rushed in taking these shots. I wasn't really game to go out there in line of that E3. And as you can see, the IS7 tier 10, not a problem, penetrated him easy. So I really do think getting the top gun on this thing now, I can't get any shots. I'm looking, and as I mean, why waste my money if I can't do a hit on this thing? And that's what's annoying me. Kaze called out the bat chat on the hill. I got something there, but no, he disappeared, so I just hold the shots and take my time and wait. This is all about waiting now, and that's all I can do. It's wait for the opportunities to arise, wait for the tanks to pull in the right positions, wait for a whole heap of other factors, and that's all you can do when you're playing. And it's just waiting for the element to fall in the right way. There's not much else I can do. The FV215B, let's have a look at him. Yeah, pretty healthy. It's not too bad. The IS7 and I here, we're not too bad either, but it's just a matter of we're not in a position to actually do anything useful until things like that get spotted, and we can do things like that. Now, this is what I talk about. Like, the gun's great, but the alpha damage, I would love to have a little bit more alpha damage than just that. There's the other bat chat. Now I did get spotted, so I am worried about the scumbag now, big time. I really don't want to be hit by a scumbag at all. So now the two bat chats and the Lorraine 40T are doing what they do best, and they're going to fly around and hopefully pick off that Waffenträger. Now, because I saw the E3 was behind that rock, it gave me the opportunity to be able to move. Now I couldn't get that bat there. I still can't get the E50. The scumbag has just fired on the E07, and I got hit by the Waffenträger, and I have to keep moving here. I have to keep moving. I have to get into cover. And now I am really low on health, and I do have my ass sticking out. I'm trying to turn the IS7s behind that rock to sort of wiggle myself around before the E3 hits me, and I've got to try and keep myself safe so that the T92 doesn't hit me, and I've got to use this cover to the best of my ability. Now I didn't notice this at the time, but the IS7 I'm pretty sure takes down the E3, so I'm using my tank more or less as a spot. Now I know the Waffenträger E100's moved on, and this is where things become interesting, because our side of the field has now become a little bit more open. Now we can't help out very much, and this is what annoyed me. My turret was turning so slow. I'm like, come on, let me shoot that bat, damn it. And I was just a little bit frustrated, and Kaze is screaming in my ear going, go on, shoot it, shoot it, shoot it. I'm like, I can't, my turret's turning too slow. So then I've headed down into the bottom of this little valley here, and I'm going to use it more or less as a bit of a position to spot from. And there's the E3. Looks like the bats have actually got him in the ass. That's probably why he died. I didn't realise he died, and even though I saw it there, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to actually make sure I didn't get spotted, and I was just checking. The WoT is still missing, so he could be anywhere. So I pull up this hill ever so carefully, aiming onto the bat, realise I can't get him, so I pull up a little bit more, and boom, he pops up again, and I've just spotted him, and I've got, oh crap. Took a fire, hit him, moved back down to cover. Now there's the 858. Now I did say there was about 1,000. This is pretty well the last shot I get. The Bat Chat and the Lorraine come round. The T92's fired on me, trying to hit me. I had no idea that the IS-7 had died, and it didn't actually make a good position. So I can't shoot the WoT. I know where the T92 is. He's sitting up in the back corner, so I start motoring for the back corner, making sure he can't get through this field. I have to have confidence that both the light tank and the medium tank over there can take out that Bat Chat. It's not looking good. It's not looking good. That Bat Chat is probably there spotting, and that's where I change my direction and go over here. As you see, the E100 said E75 cap. No, I can't cap, because if I let them know I'm in the cap, then they won't worry. If I can let them worry, that's better for me. And I can't shoot a bat when he's moving around and running. It's too hard. So basically now I'm heading over to find the scumbag, which does end pretty abruptly, pretty quickly. So I was meant to sort of show you another battle, but oh, this was funny. This was funny. Kaze and I really thought the Lorraine, when he missed, that the 92 was going to kill him, like shotgun him then, but he didn't. Now, the E75 is not a bad tank. It's good, but you've just got to... I always find I have to take my time, particularly on a map that's so open. Like Red Shire is an open map. Cliffs is an open map. Provoca is an open map. You're going to be easily penetrated, but if you can use this tank to side scrape with, it changes completely, because you get a hell of a lot more bouncy, and it's a city brawler, this thing, and I love it to play in the cities. I love it in that environment. Going on duking around corners, maybe using rocks as cover, yeah, I can do that, but when you're over in that hit corner and you have a scumbag sitting anywhere up here, like normally I would probably sit somewhere up here in these tree lines, or around here behind these rocks, so I've got a bit of cover, and it gives me a much better shot, because I'm up nice and high, and I can actually shoot over here to Heavy Valley. So that's generally what I find I do. Now, you might be different, you might not do that, but that's fine. So you guys, look, I'm going to do a quick one tonight. I'm going to save the light tank one I had. Use it for another day. Basically, I really liked that one. It was a good one that Kaze and I played, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to share Kaze's first E75 experience to show you that the tank, yes, it's troll, but at the same time, you've just got to pace yourself. You can't go in there guns blazing. E100s in tier 10 matches, yeah, they're probably one of the toughest ones, and you do have to be at the front. Same with the IS7s. E75s in this sort of matchup, you can sit behind them. If it was top tier, tier 9, maybe a different story. I could be up the front a bit more and battling it out and brawling it out in that way, but I couldn't in this one. So guys, outside of that, look, enjoy your gaming, have fun. I had a great time, even though I lost Kaze early on. The other games we played, like, as I said, the light tank, the Coventer, I think it is cruiser, one or two. Tier 5 British light tank. Probably got it wrong, but hey, probably not even one of those tanks. I'd have to look it up. Yeah, it was an interesting battle, that one, and it was only won by just the simplest of moves. And I will go into that a bit more detail tomorrow, I think, because you guys deserve that one. That battle was actually one that we had lost. We had literally lost it, but it took one move and it changed the whole dynamics of the battle, and it gave everyone a second win, and it turned around and ended up being a win on our side. So that one's a good one, and I was going to use that tonight, but I thought, you know what, keep it short, sharp and simple. A reasonable battle, only 1,000 damage, so it's not a great battle, but hey, that's the way it goes. So guys, enjoy what you do, happy hunting, and I'll catch you on that battlefield.